I'm Aiman, and welcome back to another video of my home security and surveillance video systems videos. And this is the third part of the series on the Sovmiku solar camera, right here. This is the setup video. So this setup starts with, if you haven't seen my videos before, the first one was about unboxing, and the second one was about installing or assembling the camera. So go check those out if you haven't already. But this one is purely for setting up the camera. So the first step you want to start out with is pulling out your phone, going to the App Store, and installing the Vicohome app. Now, if you can't search it up, they have a QR code in the manual somewhere. Right here. You want to install it. Let me just confirm. Alright. And while I'm here, let me connect to the internet. Don't look at me. My Wi-Fi's been spotty lately. Okay. I've got the Wi-Fi connected. So now we want to go to Vicohome. We'll just allow notifications anyway, just in case. We'll agree with the user agreement and privacy policy. I really wonder what happens when you press disagree on them. But we're going to skip. Skip. And we're going to sign up for a new account. Or, hold on. So, some other apps might have a local experience, like where you don't have to log in. But this one you actually do have to create an account. I'm just going to create a random account. So, I'll set it up myself. Alright, so you have to fill out a verification code and everything. And then put a password. But lastly, finally, I'm registered and now I can add a device. So we're going to click add a device now. We'll enable Bluetooth, but I'm pretty sure you can connect through the Wi-Fi. Same thing. Okay, so now with this screen, we're going to turn on the camera. Say I heard the sound or saw the light on. Press next step. Press OK when it will ask for access to your local network. And I'm going to keep this as still as possible so you can blur out that serial number if you need to. But now you can see the actual camera is already popping up. So now we want to choose the camera. We'll allow it to use the my location. That's my biggest worry with these kinds of things, like privacy. But we've selected our network. Of course, this is a 2.4 gigahertz camera, so of course it's going to be 2.4 gigahertz. And I'm going to put in the password for the Wi-Fi. Okay, done. Next step. Why does it show the password? Wait, cut that. But anyway, cut the password out. But anyway, you confirm the password and stuff. And now it asks to join the Wi-Fi network, so click join. Blur out this just in case. And now it's going to connect to the device hotspot for a network configuration. For some reason I am on data again. What? Why am I on data? Oh no, I'm on the IPC. Okay, gotcha. So it's connecting right now. It stopped beeping up. Failed to connect. Okay. Alright, so it failed to connect. We didn't hear an audio, so we're going to click no sound. I guess that's why we're doing this video, to help people troubleshoot. Okay, so we're going to scan the QR code on the device with our phone. So there's a QR code right here. So I'm going to click scan QR code. Press allow it to see the camera. I'm going to turn this around a bit. Okay. Oh. This just goes to the manual to set it up. Anyway, I'm going to add the device. Let's try it again. Next step. Choose device. Okay, I don't know why I keep showing the password, but blur that out if you need to. Confirm. Vicohome wants to join Wi-Fi network. Join. Now it's connecting. Now see, here's the problem. I have no idea what I just did. The only thing I did differently was I connected. Wi-Fi connected. The only thing I did differently was I connected back to the Wi-Fi. I don't know why my phone suddenly switched to my cellular, but I guess maybe if you just need to connect, make sure you're connected to the Wi-Fi that you chose. But that was probably it actually. Now we're going to set a name and a location for the device. We're going to click outdoor. Garage, let's say. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Smart camera, PTZ Sovmiku. You can set whatever name you want. It's really up to you. Done. Next step. Place the device near where you need to install it and check the strength of the Wi-Fi signal. Now this is relevant if you're installing it outside. Make sure that you put the camera outside to test just how strong the signal is. Right now we're not going to, because we want to get this video done. Right now it says that the Wi-Fi signal strength is strong, but if it was farther away, it would say weak. So just keep that in mind. Done. Skip all of this. Press X. And it says that in order to use it, we need to update it. So update it. During the upgrade, the device may restart several times. Please do not disconnect the power supply or turn off the device. So we're going to let it update. Alright, 100%. So it's updated. Yeah, a lot of the passwords that you'll see in this video will be changed. Also, if you ever try to use them, like the Wi-Fi is going to be at my house, and do you really want to visit Connecticut? I guess not. So don't even try. So not sure if I can go back because there's this little circle, but I'm just going to. That is not our house. It's probably a default picture. I'm going to face this away, just in case. Let's press play on it. So you can see this is my arm. And oh wow, okay. So just a demonstration of how it works. So this is a real-time view. Has PTZ capabilities. And let's try zoom. And you can take pictures, record videos of the live feed, and you can turn on sound. Hello. And you can also speak through the microphone. Hello. Oh. Hello. Hello. So, very cool. Talking about the camera itself, very nice, very sturdy, also very responsive, I will say. Compared to other cameras, like the pan, tilt, and zoom is not as responsive as this camera is. And so far we've had a pretty good experience with this camera. Very easy to set up and just very straightforward.